Okay, today I have the great pleasure in doing the final watch through of the latest episode of Adventure Archives. That is one of my favorite parts. It takes a very long time, but it is very satisfying. Unlike a lot of the other steps in making an episode, this is very straightforward. I just get to watch it, make sure everything's looking good, sounding good, flows well, but there's so many tiny little things that you have to change on that final watch through that it usually takes like a full 8-hour day to actually get it done. I will not be finishing that today. However, we will get as far as we can, so I'm gonna get started on that right now. Okay, that's it for today. I only got the first day done. That was even less than I expected. But tomorrow we should be able to finish everything. I'll see you then. Okay, welcome back. I'm feeling a little sick today, so I'm just gonna focus on getting this done. Should still be able to get it done today. We'll see. I'm gonna do that. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, good news. We have finished. I still need to do the post-hike meal, but it's finished enough that the other guys can watch it, make sure they don't have any changes. Then just a few more things. We'll render, post the early release for you all. Another episode in the books. I gotta go home and rest. I'll see you tomorrow. Today's a very good day. I'm going to edit the post-hike meal. It is great when you have a day where the work is very clear, very straightforward, you know how to do it, it's gonna be easy, and you can wrap up. Oh, okay, I'm very excited to get to this. I'll do that right now. The episode will indeed be done very soon. Let's get to work. Let's get to work right now. Okay, post-hike meal is done. We are still on track to have a new video out every single month this year. I know it's only the third month, but I feel like we can keep it up. When you discover a new piece of music, it is such a joyous occasion. I have recently been thinking about how much I love racing games. I really love racing games, and I don't really think about it that much, but some of the games that I still play like on a weekly basis since 1996, like Wave Race 64, are racing games. And I've been sleeping on Kirby Air Riders, but listen to this music. Come on! Kirby music. I know this is maybe an insane thing to say, but the music in the Kirby games might be Nintendo's best music. I don't think I actually think that, but man, every time I hear a Kirby song, I'm just like, this is so jammin'. On that note, I immediately ordered Kirby Air Riders. Whew. Kirby Air Riders. Oh! On that note, I was a little bit underwhelmed by Mario Kart World. I had 2 complaints about it. Traditionally in Mario Kart, you have different tracks, and you have 3 laps on that track. And if you played the Grand Prix mode, select your character, and then you would pick one of the cups, and that would have 4 tracks. You would do 3 laps on each of the tracks. But in this game, you do 3 laps on the first track, then you drive through this open world segment, get to the next track, and then you only race 1 lap. Then you drive to the next track, and you race 1 lap. And you drive to the next one, and you race 1 lap. And this is a problem for me, because I love the track designs. That's one of my favorite parts about Mario Kart is learning the tracks and then finding all the different shortcuts. But then when you do the Grand Prix mode, you only do 1 lap on that track. That sucks. However, I found out that if you go to Versus Race, you can make your own custom GP. And then any course that you race on has 3 full laps. And then the second complaint I had is that the music is amazing, but you couldn't hear it over all of the sounds. Fortunately, Nintendo added 2 great features. The first one is you can make the music louder, and the second is whenever you pause it, it shows you what track is playing. Fantastic. So yeah, those 2 things have greatly improved my enjoyment of the game. And plus, it is just a stunningly beautiful game. When you play on a properly calibrated OLED TV, that HDR is just Whew. Even the crappy Switch 2 screen works really well for Switch 2 games. Like Donkey Kong Bonanza, Mario Kart World, and Metroid Prime 4 all look just fantastic on handheld, and especially on a well-calibrated HDR TV. The other thing I have been enjoying lately, my Nintendo 3DS. There are certain times where it's really good to collect games. I would say the 3DS, you probably want to hurry up and collect any of the games that you haven't yet. Some of them are already expensive, but plenty of them can still be had for pretty cheap. But the Switch 1, if you want to get cheap Switch 1 games, now is the time. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. The reason I pull out the 3DS every now and then is because it's so much fun to go back to old handhelds. Going back and looking at the old DS, the old 3DS, come on, man. Actually, playing Mario Kart 7 is one thing that made me realize how good Mario Kart World is. Playing Mario Kart 7 and then playing Mario Kart World, you're like, wow, one of these is way better than the other. Anyways, I also pulled out Majora's Mask, Super Smash Bros., Star Fox 64 3D, and The Legend of Zelda, A Link Between Worlds. Actually, game-wise, collecting for the 3DS is probably fine right now, but if you want to buy one of the actual systems, they've gotten so expensive. I don't really understand why. They sold millions of these things, and they had like 100 different variants. Fun fact, I actually had the new Nintendo 3DS Majora's Mask edition. That thing is worth so much money. I sold it, and at the time when I sold it, I made a nice little profit off of it. I wish I had kept it, because I only have one of the small 3DSs. Kind of want one of the big ones too. I'm rambling. Anyway, time to eat lunch. Alright, that will do it for today's vlog. If you're watching this, there's a very good chance that the new episode is out for Patreon early release right now. It is a full-on winter episode with a unique little twist. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks as always for watching. I'll see you in the next one. A little bit disappointed by, or underwhelmed, yes. Anyway, I also pulled out, so let's not drop those down the grate.